Welcome to Spotlight on Education. I'm Dr. John Kopko, Superintendent of the East Brunswick Public Schools, and your host for the program. This afternoon, we have a very, I think, informative program, and one which our audience is going to find very enjoyable. It's a new and unique opportunity which is being provided for our students and also our teachers here in the East Brunswick Public School System. I have three very special guests with me. First of all, Susan Doane, Leigh and Lubowick, both are teachers at Central Elementary School, and we also have with us Chuck Bubar. Chuck is the president of the International Institute for Educational Excellence in New York. He also serves as a contractor for Bellcore, with the main responsibility being the director of the Bellcore Teacher Institute. Chuck, we'd like to welcome you, and Leanne and Susan, we welcome both of you. We're really happy you could be with us today. And what I'd like to do first is provide our audience with some background on the Bellcore Teacher Institute, which really began the partnership between Bellcore and Central Elementary School. And Chuck, perhaps you could provide our audience with some of the reasons why Bellcore decided to initiate this type of institute.
Bellcore's primary motivation in forming the Institute was to create opportunities for outstanding teachers like Jean and Leanne and Susan. And I'm sorry that Jean is not able to be here today. To visit with scientists, enter research laboratories, meet business people who are working in exciting new areas of business and technology, and be able to take those experiences and that excitement back to their classrooms. The reason that we want this to happen is because Bellcore, like our whole nation, is looking at some very serious shortages of scientists and engineers by the time the students from Central Elementary have joined the workforce. Some people are estimating as many as 700,000 jobs will be available for scientists and engineers without enough qualified applicants. And Bellcore has programs now to help develop new people for their laboratories and research centers because we don't have enough people coming in just through the normal channels.
Well, we think, at least our interaction with Bellcore, we think is extremely admirable, the way they are focusing on, the importance between the relationship between the scientists and the teachers. Could you perhaps take us a little further with the kinds of things that teachers learn about improved teaching and also different types of learning approaches?
Certainly. I think the most unique thing about Bellcore's Institute is the focus on developing relationships between the teachers in the classroom and the scientists and engineers and other technical professionals in Bellcore. The reason for those relationships is, first of all, because it opens an opportunity for those professionals to join the classroom. We'll be seeing one of those examples a little later on in this program of a scientist from Bellcore who visited Central School, and to increase the opportunity for these kinds of interchanges to happen between scientists and students and teachers. So our focus on relationships is to enable teachers to begin to meet people in corporations that they can then invite to come in at appropriate times during the year in order to support what they're already doing with science and mathematics curricula. In addition, we know that many teachers have not had strong backgrounds in science, and it's an opportunity for them to strengthen their skills by meeting scientists, visiting in laboratories, learning about what is being done at the cutting edge so that they can help their children to prepare for these exciting careers.
Okay, Susan, you were one of the participants this summer. What were your impressions of the Bellcore Summer Institute?
Well, it was an amazing experience. It was so thought-provoking. The scientists were wonderful, and their enthusiasm just spilled over. And luckily, it spilled over onto me, and now it spilled over onto my class. It was well organized, it was well thought out, And it was flexible. If we felt that we wanted to do something another day, Chuck was very amenable to changing and switching, which was nice. And I was amazed at the energy and enthusiasm that the volunteers had for the future of education. They were really, really deeply concerned and committed to working with us and helping our children know more about what's out there and what's available. And we also got a sense of the need for technically trained children and learners, because on and on, they went on for about 4 weeks about how the shortfall in technically trained people is going to really affect the job market in the U.S. So it gave me an idea and a real sense of urgency that, yes, we need to train our kids in technically minded ways so that they can be engineers and mathematicians and scientists, and we can keep up with other countries.
What effect has your participation had, specifically on activities that you're doing with your second graders at Central?
Oh boy. The enthusiasm level in my classroom for science and math and technology is just through the roof, really. The kids come to me, they're self-directed. They come to me with ideas and concepts and things that they've heard about, that they want to learn more about, and that they've thought about, or that they want to do in class with us. And I go with it. Whatever they think of that's a topic that might be far out or crazy, we do anyway, because it's a fun thing to do, and it's a great way to learn. We're working with the second graders, the fifth graders, and the kindergartners, and we're using the computer as a means to communicate in our school and with other children in other schools. We've used the modem to hook up with the NASA Space Link, as well as Bellcore, so that we can show the children the different ways of communicating that are out there. And then the other thing is we've had scientists come in, which has been great. They've done hands-on experiments with the kids, and the kids have gone crazy. And I think you'll see that when we show the videotape. All in all, it's been great.
Leanne, how about you? What are your thoughts on the Bellcore Institute?
I thought the Institute was a very worthwhile experience for me, and I feel very fortunate to have been a part of it. The level of confidence that I gained in teaching science and math has been unbelievable. I feel much more comfortable teaching the subject. The scientists talked a lot about developing curiosity and not always knowing the correct answers. And when I went back and I said that to the fifth graders, they were like, wow, we don't have to know the answers. I said, no, scientists like to figure things out. So I came back with a lot of enthusiasm, which the fifth graders have picked up as the second graders have. I think the whole school slowly but surely getting involved. It was wonderful.
And what are some of the things that are actually happening in your fifth grade class?
There's a lot of things going on. We are working, right now we are finishing our final stage of the AT&T Learning Network, where the entire fifth grade, it's not just my class, I've included the entire fifth grade, and we are communicating with 8 schools, 6 across the country and 2 out in British Columbia. And we share creative writing back and forth through the modem and the computer, and the students find it amazing that their work just has to be typed in and sent over through the modem. Also with the NASA Space Link, the relationships that Chuck had spoke earlier about, we're trying to develop early on in the school. My fifth graders worked with the second graders on Thanksgiving poetry. Just yesterday, the fifth graders finished working with kindergarten on turkey tales. And the self-esteem that they come back to the classroom with, that they were able to help somebody, and it's wonderful. Can we go back and read them stories? They want to be friends with these other children that they never knew. So that's been wonderful. And the scientists, they're available to us, and they're accessible. They're willing to come into the classroom. They want to come in. And they've also set up something through Bellcore on the modem called Kids Quest, where the students can write in questions to scientists and have them be answered. Again, curiosity.
As you do know, we have a tape of one of the Bellcore engineers working with the students in your classrooms. And from what I understand, he was absolutely a hit with the students and the staff as well. And we're going to have an opportunity to take a look at that tape now.
The first thing I'm going to do with you guys is an experiment with a black box. Okay, this is a black box. And I know that Mrs. Doane's class has done this, but we're going to do it again anyways. Inside this box is something. We don't know what it is, but how can we find out what it is?
You gotta shake and listen to it.
You must be in Mrs. Doane's class, huh?
No, he's not.
He's not? Oh, no.
He does
Okay.
it also.
You can smell it.
Well, you can... It doesn't come out of the cardboard, the smell.
You could shake it and listen to it.
Shake it, listen, that's what this guy said.
You can drop it.
Drop it? Okay, we can drop it, but suppose it breaks. Who's got an obvious answer?
Open it.
Open it! Yeah, we can just open it, right?
All right.
But it's locked shut with this tape, so we can't open it. Okay, that's the first answer everybody always says is open the box. Okay, but we can't. And sometimes when you're a scientist, you can't just open the box. So we have to do the experiments that everybody else said. You shake it and listen to it and drop it and listen for the noises, and maybe you can get a clue of what's in the box. Okay, so that's what a scientist does. He doesn't know what's in the box, and he does experiments to try and figure out what's in the box. So we're going to do a bunch of these, okay? First I'm going to give it to this table right here. I want you to do an experiment on this box. And when you're done, pass it to the next person and quickly go around the table.
I think I have a feeling what it is.
You have to be quiet so you guys can listen. You're involved in this too. Here, you can be in this table too. Who's got a guess what's in here? Oh, look at all the hands. Why don't you pick somebody?
Elizabeth.
A marble. Okay. Got another guess? Let's guess.
Jessica.
A pencil.
Pencil.
Okay. Taryn.
A bead.
A bead.
A bead.
Okay. David.
A bean.
A bean. Okay. A little different. Someone from over here. Justin.
Popcorn kernels.
Somebody's hungry. Popcorn kernels. Okay. Steven.
It's more easy to do that because you can know if it's flat or not.
Very good. That's good. So is what's in here? Is it flat?
It's round.
It's round. Okay. Listen again.
Is it perfectly round?
But I know it's round.
Do you think it's round?
It's roundish.
Yes.
Okay. Let's open the box. Here. Why don't we let you open the box?
Okay, Sherry. Everybody sit, please.
There. Now just open the lid. You can just pull the lid back. Here. Just pick that up.
Okay, then we'll
What's
pull
in the
it out.
box? What's in there?
Pull it out, Sherry. Hold it up.
Ah, red pencil. Can I have the tape? Where'd the tape go? Ah, okay. We need this.
Yes, I know.
We're not done with this.
We're gonna do some more fun.
Whoops.
Okay.
Okay, let's think about this. When the pencil was rolling, it went thump, 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 right? That meant that a bunch of sides were hitting the bottom of the box at the same time, or at different times. Not perfectly round, right? That's what we heard. We heard it roll one way, but when we tilted it the other way, didn't make that same noise, did it? Okay, got a different object for you. Okay, this time we'll pass it to two tables, okay? Different, huh?
I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is.
Why, did you see me put it in?
Yes.
You saw me put it in?
No. No. Yes.
Did you see me put it in, Jason? What is it?
I think it's a beanbag.
Oh, okay.
No.
You're wrong already, I'll tell you that.
It is a beanbag.
Who's got a guess back there? You guys did the experiment. You don't think it's clay. What do you think it is?
I think it's like this ball that has beans inside.
Like a beanbag then. So can we say it's just a beanbag? Somebody said it's square clay. Okay, can I see the box? Well, guess what? Sometimes when you're a scientist,
Listen.
you never get to open the box. Because that's just how it is. You can only do experiments, and you listen, and you do all your experiments very carefully, and you write down everything you observe. And then you look at those observations, and you come up with a conclusion. And you say, okay, if this is my conclusion, does it match with what my observations are? And if it does, then you can say you're done with the experiment. If it doesn't, though, you better go back and redo the experiment. So as far as I'm concerned, all these answers are right. Everybody's got this right. If you say it's a beanbag, then it's a beanbag. And if you say it's a koosh ball, then it's a koosh ball. And if you say it's a rock, or if you say it's a rock, then it's a rock. Guess what? I'm not going to tell you what's in here. Oh, you're all right. You're all... Here, let's pour some in this beaker.
What's this? That looks like the laboratory.
What do you suppose is in here?
Oh my god.
What do you suppose is in there? You'll notice I'm putting on my safety glasses now. What's in here?
Some kind of chemical.
Some kind of chemical, sure.
Dry ice.
Dry ice. Is dry ice liquid?
No.
Dry ice is like a block, right? Do you know what dry ice is?
It's like a block that gets like all steamy. Frozen carbon dioxide.
That's it, yeah. Dry ice is frozen carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide gets so cold that it turns into a clump. Where else do you find carbon dioxide?
Wait,
In a gas
that's
form.
what we exhale.
We exhale carbon dioxide. What form is that?
Gas.
Gas, that's right. It's gas carbon dioxide. And if you make that gas so cold, it'll turn into a block that's really, really cold. Okay, now let's look at this stuff. What's happening to the beaker?
The steam is starting to stop.
Steam is slowing down, sure, but what's different about the beaker now? Anything?
It got all foggy.
It's foggy. What do you think the fog is?
Moisture?
Moisture. Ah, there's a good answer. Where does the moisture come from?
The air.
The air! There's moisture in the air we breathe, right? What's that moisture called?
When it's damp outside.
Yeah, when it's damp outside.
Fog?
Close.
Oh, humidity?
Yeah. Well, what's the scientific name for the moisture in the air? Shall I just tell? Yeah.
Mist?
Close. Water vapor. Oh, water vapor. So that's what happens on a cold day. You're drinking your iced tea and it gets wet. Well, water vapor from the air feels the cold on the glass and it condenses on the glass and it forms droplets. Same thing's happening here. This is so cold that the water vapor from the air is condensing on here. The only difference, this stuff is so cold that the water's turning to what?
Ice.
Ice. Just slowly put it in. Try not to let any spill out. Can you tell what's happening to the balloon? Tell the class. Keep going, keep going. What's happening?
Oh, good.
Keep going. Sure you can. Keep going. Fingers getting chilly yet?
No.
No? Tell the class what's happening.
Shrinking.
Shrinking. Now pull it out and show the class. Turn around, show the class.
Oh my god.
Look what happened to the balloon.
It's blowing up. Better not pop.
What I'm going to do with the water is pour the liquid air into the water. What do you think's going to happen?
What's in there? It's gonna like bubble up and like over like
What'll bubble?
the liquid air mixed with the
Water.
the water and it will like bubble over.
Could be. Anybody else have any ideas?
What's in the ice?
It might turn to ice. Could, because this is cold stuff, right? We already saw that it could turn water from the air into ice, so it might turn this water into ice.
We might warm it up a little bit.
Warm what up?
The
liquid air? And what would happen if that warmed up? It'll turn to what?
oh, gas.
Yeah, it'll just turn to gas air, right? Yeah. So should we just pour some in?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't we do that? Ready?
Yeah.
Here goes. Wow! Wow, look at this! Wow!
Clean up food.
Huh? You want to touch? Want to touch? Wow, listen to that. Cold? I'll come around to everybody. Did you get to touch?
The students were certainly engrossed and really involved in the activities that were taking place. Susan and Leanne, do you think that your participation in Bellcore will continue to play a role, really, in the activities that occur in the classrooms?
Oh, certainly, without a doubt. Science and math have become a real focus in our room. And the children's curiosity is endless. So I think just that in and of itself will be a real focus continuing forever. And also the modem. The modem is something that Bellcore gave us as a gift. So the modem is going to be a tool that I'm going to be using to bring the world into our classroom and to continue to do so. And then finally, I think that science now has become more real life to the kids. We no longer have the stereotypical scientist with the lab coat and the crazy hair and the glasses. Now that we've seen Sam, we know that he likes pizza and he wears sneakers and he's a nice person. And hopefully that'll give the kids a lot of career knowledge so that they can see that science and math are fields that are interesting and lively and that they're not dull or boring. So I think that altogether this experience for the children and for myself will just continue to grow and flourish.
I know in my classroom, the day Sam left, everything has been dry ice. They all want to be scientists now, so I know their eyes are open to their different opportunities that are facing them, and the girls are not afraid. And that was one of the goals that Bellcore had set, you know, for women and minorities. And the girls are the ones, and the boys, you know, they all want to be scientists. It's not just the boys now, which was nice to see. I know with the use of the modem, I plan on using Kids Quest with these questions that they've been posing to me, and I don't know the actual answers, and we get it from a scientific view. They're very interested in that view. The NASA Space Link is a wonderful thing that's accessible to us through Bellcore, being able to hook up to NASA through the modem and see what flights are taking off and what is going to be done on each space flight. So I feel that this is going to continue straight through, not just this year, but I plan on using it as long as I can.
Chuck, let's return to you now. Bellcore not only provides training for teachers, but also provides training for superintendents and principals as well, supervisors also. Could you provide us with some information on what's included in those kinds of activities?
The National Science Foundation, which provided part of the funding, is very interested in helping administrators as well as teachers. And our National Science Foundation proposal provided for a week of training for superintendents and principals in two main areas. One is, what are the exciting new applications of corporate quality improvement, which are already being made in schools around the country? How can some of the corporate techniques be used to improve the way problems are solved and the way educational outcomes are achieved? So that's the first part for administrators. And the second has to do with some of the exciting new techniques of accelerated learning and creative problem solving that are being used by corporations as well as by schools all over the country, to make administrators aware of a variety of these techniques so that they can consider them for their own district.
Chuck, what do you see also as the long-term importance of the Bellcore Institute?
Well, one of the other provisions in the NSF grant was to replicate the program in other districts. And we're currently working with about a dozen other districts who are eager to bring their corporations together from their community in order to provide opportunities for teachers in their district to have visits from scientists, to have teachers visiting laboratories and research centers in their communities, and to have an opportunity for scientists also to learn from teachers. We found that, in fact, one of the major benefits for our scientists that we didn't expect was that they're getting a great deal from talking with the students. They feel appreciated and recognized, and they're excited about the opportunity to contribute to the future of our children. So it's been a great opportunity for the scientists as well.
Well, I'd like to say thank you, Susan. Thank you, Leanne. Thank you, Chuck, for being here with us today, for taking the time out of your schedule to share with our audience the impact that this partnership is having on the children here in East Brunswick, because as I mentioned before, it's certainly a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for the children in Central Elementary School. And we're looking forward to the establishment of a partnership with Lawrence Brook School in the coming year. I'd also like to extend thanks to Gene Christensen, who was also part of our Bellcore partnership, who was unable to be with us today. To the audience, I'd like to say thank you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed our program and hope you'll be with us again next month when we'll be focusing on our adult school program here in East Brunswick. In the meantime, on behalf of the East Brunswick Board of Education, the entire faculty and staff of the East Brunswick Public School System, we'd like to wish you and your families a safe, enjoyable holiday season and also a very, very happy New Year.